Hello and welcome to episode number 2 of my Euro Truck Simulator logbook series. Today we'll be taking some toys from Lyle or Lily here in France to Paris. We are in a DAF XF 105 with 460 horsepower, I do believe. So let's get on the road. Watch the All or Nothing AEW pay-per-view Friday, and some good wrestling, especially the last 3 matches. Really piqued my interest. They did. Some new faces, some old faces, and a very familiar face in Jon Moxley or Dean Ambrose, as he was known in the WWE. Did not get the one entrant into the Battle Royal that I thought might happen, but it was kind of a long shot, as I was thinking of the blue meanie. Been trying to get my force feedback changed up a little bit here for Euro Truck, and just haven't quite done it yet. I've been working on the in-game settings, but need to work on the steering wheel settings themselves, which is what I forgot to do before getting into the game here today. But they will be coming. I'll get set up soon enough. Also, American Truck Simulator episode logbook episode number 2 will be coming out here in 15 minutes as I record this episode. So if you haven't checked that out, please go check that out. And released my second episode of the Farm Vlog series yesterday, so go check that out as well. In episode number 3, we'll be having a special. We'll be taking a little bit of a road trip in episode number 3 of the Farm Vlogs as an opportunity as arose for us. So we are going to take that. Where that will be taking us is for us to find out together. I know where we're going to be going, but I hope you tune in to find out. And also, just watch Silver News today, and boy oh boy do we have a big, and I mean big, map coming out here in the near future for PC players. And that was close to not see him coming. A 64 times map in the works for PC, based in North Dakota. With that little bit of a close call here that just happened, that is one thing that in Euro truck that I don't feel in American truck is just the difference in the trucks that make me feel less of a balance in the truck and trailer, which I guess is normal, would be right for a cab over. Which I understand why they run those over in Europe, to get in all those tight places. They also unveiled the AEW World Championship, and is that a beautiful, beautiful belt. Much better than the WWE 24/7 Championship that they came out with. And if you're not a WWE or a wrestling fan or AEW fan or whatever, if you're not a wrestling fan, just go check out, just Google AEW World Championship and the WWE 24/7 Championship, and you'll just see what I'm talking about. That is, if you want to. I understand if you have zero interest at all, but I just think that is a precursor of what's to come in a little bit. Creative minds that are into this generation. A group of 30-year-olds running one company, and a 70-year-old running another. I understand Triple H who's with WWE, is a little bit more in tune, but he is not in control like his father-in-law is, and that's kind of driving them down right now. Hopefully in the future, Triple H can take over and we can have two big, major, booming wrestling companies. But I guess we will see what the future holds, as that's all we can do in life as far as anything goes. School, work for us, television. We can only hope for a bright future for everybody, and hope that they are getting to do what they love. I really don't have much to talk about today, so I'm just kind of going on about what I like, what I feel, and that's what's going to happen here. If there is anything that you might want to have me discuss, feel free to get a hold of me on my Instagram page, which is linked in the description of my videos, or leave a comment here on the YouTube videos. Either one is alright with me, though I will not get into politics. Never. There's one other thing that I will never get into, and if I am able to make it like that, make it that big, which by saying that you probably know what it is, but I'm gonna leave that unknown for. I'm not gonna say what that is, but I see them as a nuisance. I understand that people need to do what they need to do, but sometimes it gets to be too much. Whoa, dude. Getting a bit too far out there. Stop at the stop bar, then pull out. Being real careful around these roundabouts. On our way to Paris, hauling some toys to Paris. I seen that once we got on the road here, we got an email. So we'll see what that is once we get our. Once we make our delivery, and we are now in France. We have discovered France. Our trip is almost over. A few more minutes here. But I hope you all had a good holiday weekend. If you live in the US, I know there's a bank holiday over in Europe or the UK. So I hope you guys had a good holiday weekend as well. I hope you all had fun in whatever you did. Tell me what you did down in the comments. I didn't do too much. We were thinking about having some family come over and maybe have a cookout, but that just didn't end up taking place. I did watch the Indy 500 with a friend this weekend and had a good time doing that. Got to go swimming for the first time in 3 years since I moved. He used to always come over to my house and swim. Then once I moved, I lost my pool, and he ended up moving into a house with a pool. So now I'm going over to his house to go swimming with him. And the people that he bought his house from are now my new neighbors. So everything's just kind of tying in, and we've always lived a block or two away from each other, and now we still do again too, because our new neighbors just live down the road from us anyway from the first time. So just a small town America kind of story here for us, and it probably won't change. I do have one place I would love to go one day, but I don't know, it seems less likely to happen every day, so and a bit of a awkward turn in here. Taking some toys to Ica here in Paris. And I forgot, I do not have lists. I do not have ETS set up like I do ATS yet. So that is one thing I'll need to change relatively soon. See our spot down here. I do not know how long this ETS series will run. If I am able to buy the truck that I want to buy for ETS soon, it'll probably go on a little bit longer than if I'm not able to. Think about how I want to do this here. I'm gonna bump it in here a little bit. Yeah, this is not going well at all. Yeah, screw this one, we're just gonna deliver it. Just not comfortable. That comfortable in ETS yet. Kinda odd that I am more comfortable in ATS with the different trucks, but I think that is just it. And that one's kind of an odd spot too. And drivers with their own equipment needed. So we'll eventually get there and have our own truck. We'll see where we can go from here for the next time. But thank you for joining me today, and I think we'll be going to Calais in the next episode. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.